Welcome back to another episode of My Crazy Keto Kitchen. My name is Erica.
And I'm Candace.
And one thing that is just as important to us as our own bodies is our puppies.
My name is Erica. I have a cooking show, making tasty food that's healthy and keto. Diets and exercise can suck just a tad, but my crazy keto kitchen makes it not so bad. Welcome to the show.
Oh, this is Ginger.
This is my baby. She's 9 years old.
This is Mila, Mommy's little princess. She is only 2. And then, of course, this is Prince Henry, and Henry is 4. Our...
Somebody's at the door. She's letting us know danger is looming.
Also, we here at our Crazy Keto Kitchen make treats for our pets. We want to make sure that their health is in check too. So what do? Using our bone broth recipe. If you haven't seen our bone broth episode yet,
We'll post that link down below.
that was one of our previous episodes. Go ahead and check that link because we're going to be using that broth today for this recipe. And also, we're going to be making some fun other snacks.
Yes, what we are making today is something I like to make, especially whenever you're really craving something. Whenever you're in a mood for a snack, you don't want to really cook anything, you want to take something to the movies with you, sneak it in your purse.
And it's sugar-free.
Sugar-free, carb-free, guilt-free gummy bears.
That's right. So we're making gummy bears for our dogs and gummy bears for ourselves. It's going to be amazing. So let's go ahead and get started, see what we need.
So for these ingredients, what we're going to need today is 1 box of sugar-free Jell-O, your choice on the flavor, any flavor works. Then we've got 1 tablespoon of beef gelatin powder, or you can get the equivalent in the store with the regular Knox brand. I don't recommend it, but you can get 1 little packet of that. And then also 1/3 cup of water. So throughout this process, a couple things you'll need to help make your gummy bears or your dog treats is, of course, a spoon, a pot, and some sort of silicone mold. I like to use the little gummy bear things for our gummy bear treats. And then today also for the puppy treats, we're using something a little bit different, something a little bit more easy. That way we don't get them mixed up. We'll take these little things, make logs of dog treats, cut them up. I mean, granted, it wouldn't hurt us if we ate them. Everything we make in our kitchen, especially for our dogs, is human safe, of course. But I don't think I'd want a bone broth gummy for treat.
Fun story, my sister came to town and I actually told her I had made gummy bears and I put them in the little bear shapes and I told her that they were lemon flavored. So she had no idea they were the actual puppy treats. So when she went to go bite into it, it was the most glorious thing I'd ever done to her.
So to start out with, we're going to add our water to a pot. Now this is going to be a really easy process. It's basically just dumping everything in the pot, mixing it up until it's all mixed in. Done. You take your little bag of Jell-O, sugar-free Jell-O, 0 carbs, 0 sugar, and like I said, 0 guilt. This is a cherry flavored, but you can do any flavor that you want to, whatever your heart desires. Sugar-free, of course. And then next, what we're going to do is we're going to take our beef gelatin powder. Now, the reason I said we prefer to use the beef gelatin powder is because the regular Knox powder that you get at the grocery stores is actually stripped of all of its essential like nutrients, vitamins, minerals, things that make you feel better on the inside and don't just taste great. You're definitely going to need those minerals and those vitamins for this diet to kind of help replenish you. So that's why we use beef gelatin powder versus the Knox. If Knox is all you have, go ahead and use it. Might as well. It's up in your cabinet. Get it over with. But it only takes about 1 packet of the Knox gelatin, or you can simply use 1 solid tablespoon of beef gelatin. And it doesn't taste like beef either. It's completely unflavored. It just comes straight from beef. I put my temperature right around medium high. It really doesn't have to stay on there for very long. You're basically just mixing it around until the heat gets to it and melts everything together so that everything is nice and homogenized. It'll melt. So right now it looks almost like pudding, but as you can see, as the heat's getting to it, it's slowly melting. So once it's all melted and homogenized together, that's when we can start pouring it into our molds and getting this thing refrigerated. Alright, so now we can see it's been cooking for about maybe 3-4 minutes on medium heat. Now it's all nice and conglomerated together, I guess is a good word to use it, incorporated. So what we're going to do is take it off of the heat, set aside our spoon, and we're going to go over here to our molds. And from there, we can go ahead and fill this in. So now that we've finished filling up our mold with our Jell-O mixture, we can go ahead and put this in the fridge for approximately 10-15 minutes, just until it hardens. From there, you can go ahead and put it in your little dish where you can keep all your gummy bears stored up. For the sake of time, I've gone ahead and done one dish prior to this. So you can tell they pop out extremely easily. Just pop them right out, pop them in, just like that. And that is how you make your sugar-free, carb-free gummy bears.
But Candace, how do you get that mold in the fridge?
Usually what I do is I put it on a little plastic, like Tupperware container top, and that way from there it's a lot easier to transport. So, this one up here. Let's right here. See if I can do this. Oh, it's gonna fail miserably. That one is just overfilled. Just like that. That way you've got your nice little tray.
Benefits of gelatin while we're popping out those little gummy bears. Why gelatin? 1, it can improve digestion.
2, it's good for joints.
Helps tighten loose skin.
It supports your skin, hair, and your nail growth.
It's a great source of collagen, therefore helping to improve cellulite. And you know we all need that.
It helps heal your cuts and your scrapes a little bit more quickly than they normally would.
Improves sleep. Balances your hormones.
Balances your hormones.
And last but not least, weight loss. That's it. That's what it does. And that's from Maria Emmerich's website. You can see that on there and other things about gelatin and why it's good for you.
Erica, let's go ahead and take a taste test.
Ah! Gummy bear down! I got it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take that right
Oh, I was going to eat both of them. And Emily Man. Let's try one. I love them.
They're so springy.
They're so much fun. And they honestly, it just tastes like hard Jell-O.
But it's good. And especially if you got that sweet craving and you're needing something to just take with you, something to grab out the fridge easy. Pop them in.
Now, question is, if you don't keep them in the fridge, how do they last?
It's a great question. Actually, a lot of people prefer theirs a little bit more springy whenever they're chilled. I prefer to leave them out for a while and actually let them get a little bit more towards room temperature. Because of that extra gelatin that we actually put in here, it'll keep its shape. So you can leave these out of the fridge for several hours. They'll still keep their shape, but then they'll be deliciously, like,
Softer,
yes.
but not mushy.
Exactly. They won't melt, but they'll definitely be a little bit more squishy, which is what I like.
Okay, well let's go ahead and make the puppy ones. So with the puppy ones, it's the same concept. For the puppy treats, we're going to need 1 cup of bone broth and 3 tablespoons of beef gelatin powder. One cup. I like to make them all in bulk, and I'm telling you something, my dog Henry, especially being good for his joints, he is a jumper, and I feel like the more older that he's getting, it may be harder on his joints. That's what this is perfect for. It's super healthy, super nutritious for them, and guess what? They love the taste of them. They absolutely go nuts over these little gummy bears, and we're gonna make them super easy. So we're gonna go ahead over medium-high heat, turn on, and put our 1 cup of bone broth. Again, you can see that in our previous episode. We're going to use 3 tablespoons of beef gelatin. So the bone broth is perfect for them. They absolutely like the flavor of it. And also, I put a little bit of extra cube of bone, the little granules, the chicken broth granules It just makes it a little bit saltier. Makes it something that makes them go drink some more water. But they tend to like the flavor a little bit better. You don't have to put that in there, but they do enjoy that. So we're going to do it over medium-high heat and melt it down. We'll go ahead and put it in our molds. All right, so it is done. Put it in our molds. Actually, this is an ice cube tray I think we got from the store. It is silicone, and hopefully it'll pop out just fine, but we'll go ahead and pour everything in there. And those little pieces of chunks you're seeing, they're actually like skin from the chicken. And look how cute these turned out. They're so adorable, so boingy. And of course it's got some of the chicken, natural chicken chunks in there. Do you see that? These are absolutely delicious. And let's go ahead and chop them up. And here we are. Look how many treats this made. It's not expensive to make bone broth, and yet here you are, perfect sized treats for your little doggies, and they're cool on summer days and absolutely great for them. And our favorite part of the episode is the quality control. Let's see if Ginger likes the little treats. Oh, look at her. Did you dance? Good girl. She loves them. Mila, let's see if you like them.
Dance, 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 dance.
Oh, she loves them. Let's get Henry to do his tricks. Henry, sit.
Oh, sit. Good boy. And then up. Do we do up? Up and dance. Dance, 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 Henry. Oh, yes.
Look at them. They absolutely love them.
And they want more.
I'd say that was a really great success.
And I think they absolutely love them. We love our gummy bears. They love their gummy bears. And thanks so much for tuning in with us today. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to the thing below. Mila wants you to subscribe.
And give us 2 thumbs up.
Woohoo!
Thumbs up.
Yay, gummies! Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you next time.
Bye. This is my baby. She's 9 years old.
This is Ginger. Her foot was sticking up. Okay.
Where you're really craving something to chew on, but thank you. Is that a hair? I felt something itchy.
How do you get that mold in the fridge?
Do you really want me to show our fridge?
No. How do you get the mold without it falling over?
Oh! Usually.
Would be amazing.
Unison.
So let's go ahead and get started. See what we need. You said UNICEF?
Unison.
I don't even know what that is, but
I said in unison. UNICEF is last but not least. It balances hormones. No, it's not least. Jeez, how much does this stuff do?
they absolutely die every time. Well, not die. They absolutely go nuts over. And last but not least, weight loss. Okay, you're supposed to say it together. I'm just holding up my. Oh, look at her.
Yes.
She's so. She's so like, she can't eat it.